fuck is that? Backrooms. Backrooms. He's a little guy.
Let's review BackRooms.
What is going on there, y'all? Back from BackRooms. This movie right here is a fucking highlight of the summer, baby. We got two weird things today. We got Boards of Canada's Inferno, and we got BackRooms, baby. Both these things hit home, and I'm telling you, met up to the expectations. First, for me, it was Boards of Canada, guys. And funny enough, Boards of Canada were in BackRooms, the last song in the movie. Yes, a fucking standout track. I'm telling you guys, BackRooms, this movie was visually stunning. I haven't really heard much about the visual element of this movie. The backrooms, the rooms that they end up in, guys, it's not even so much like those yellow rooms. They were ending up in like these trippy ass things. That even there's an element where you know, no spoilers, but she was up pretty high in one scene, ending up in like these frozen looking type of rooms, destruction type rooms, all this cool looking shit that I thought was very interesting, you know, in the movie. The sound design as well, guys. A lot of elements in this movie have to do with the sound. You know, we don't see much, lights flicker, the camera will shake, so, you know, we hear what's going on instead of see. Also, the camera work didn't really bother me in this movie, guys. I thought that was going to be a steady thing with the camera shaking and falling and, you know, things of that nature. That shit actually didn't bother me at all. I thought it was a good blend of having that normal movie camera work along with that camera work like Quarantine and you know, using that, you know, camera work type. But other than that, guys, I thought BackRooms honestly had great acting. Small cast, a couple people in this movie, nothing too much. I thought the main characters, from what we did pretty well. Nothing too character development-wise, you know what I mean? We don't really dive too deep into the characters, but we do dive deep into the backrooms, guys, and what is in the rooms is fucking trippy. Small cast, small amount of gore, but the gore we do get, very effective shit. I thought that was pretty awesome. This movie, guys, I'm not even gonna lie, like this shit really threw me for a loop right here. I thought it was really fun to throw in Boards of Canada in the end of this movie right here with the creepy eeriness throughout this movie. Now, guys, I saw this movie in a full house. Just got out of the movie, saw this in a full house. Audience clapped and applauded at the end of this movie. I'm telling you, the audience has really dug it, guys. Also, the director of this movie, young director. And I also heard that BackRooms has been a name that has been around for a while. You know, BackRooms isn't necessarily new. The movie is new, but I think the premise has been around for about 15 years. Things of that nature, online, things like that. So, also, I really dig the staticky video game nature of this right here, guys. I'm telling you. It's different type of horror. I'm telling you, this is hit or miss. You're either going to love this type of shit and be on board on what they're going for, like Boards of Canada, or you're going to despise and hate and just critique all the way through. But for me, guys, I found elements in this movie that I haven't seen before. It is honestly a standalone film, guys. I don't think BackRooms is like no other. This shit is trippy. It is its own thing. And it really just feels like more of a state of mind and an experience and project more than a, you know, fundamental movie of things of that nature where, you know, character development and more of a drama. No, it's not like that, guys. This is, the premise is BackRooms. We get to the BackRooms really quickly. The movie even ends even quicker. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, with just that abrupt ending. And it's hard to end a movie like this, you know, with all the shit going on. And I don't think they even really wanted to end it perfectly. I think it's just, we're going to just, you know, really, how do you end this? It's just abruptly, you know what I mean? We're just going to end it like this and to keep you guessing, keep you curious, and keep you why. Is there going to be a part 2 and, you know, things of that nature? But for me, guys, I thought that was dope when the movie ended and that Boards of Canada song came on. I stayed the whole time. It was great to hear the audience applaud. You know, so I'm happy for the director. He succeeded in just giving us an experience with BackRooms. This shit was a trip. I highly recommend it to horror fans that are into experiences in different type of movies, you know, not your necessarily typical horror slasher, Michael Myers, Hereditary, things of that nature. You know, nothing too political or nothing religious. It's BackRooms. And BackRooms speaks for itself, guys. This movie right here is a fucking experience. I think good work, honestly, guys. I give props to the director and the characters in this movie. We're just coming up with this creative shit that we need today, guys. I'm telling you, we don't really need any, sticking with the same premise, all these things. Last year we got Sinners with a vampire movie. That was great, you know what I mean? I thought that was better than Nosferatu 2. We got Companion last year, 2025, the best love movie. 2026, guys, we are killing it in the horror department. And you know me, baby. I love them horror films. You know what I mean? Never Sleep Again. Freddy Krueger, baby. You know what I mean? Got the horror tattoos. Friday the 13th. I'm getting carried away. You get the idea. But anyways, guys, I'm telling you, this Backrooms was a lot of fun. Very interesting movie. That's, really what I want to highlight about this, guys. If you haven't seen it, very interesting. Telling you, it is visually stunning, visually pleasing. Telling you, just the Backrooms they end up in, you're like, holy shit, that is different. But you're on board. You're on board, guys. I guarantee you guys are going to be on board. I don't really see a lot of hate for this movie. I feel like the director knew who to make this movie for, this specific fan base. They nailed it. They did it. And I'm telling you guys, props to the director, props to everyone in the makeup department, the sound design, Boards of Canada in the end. Great work. Backrooms. I honestly can't wait for this movie to come out because this is a movie right here I want to get inspired by and get motivations from and check out and try to use some elements from Backrooms into my music. You know what I mean? It's movies like this with the sound design and these visuals that I want to put into my music, you know what I mean? Getting inspired, baby. We got Boards of Canada and Backrooms the same day. That's a hell of a day, baby. I feel like Backrooms is paying homage to Boards, and Boards are paying homage to Backs. But me, baby, I'm paying homage to both. That's right, baby. Backrooms, solid-ass movie right here, baby. Check it out while you can. In theaters, 4DX, IMAX, all that exclusive stuff, guys, while you can. And until then, stay away from them Backrooms, baby. Till next time, y'all. Deuces!